Michener Institute is a leader when it comes to the education of healthcare professions. We are the only one in Canada which is going to be funded by the Ministry of Health, and we're part of a very large university health network. Right now we're at a point where there's something called a health human resource crisis. And what that means is certain health professions are going to be in a position where we are short thousands of them. Ones like respiratory therapy, which is what this pilot project is focusing on, it's very important. These people help you to breathe. So we need to respond to what the government's looking for, and that means we need more respiratory therapists. What we want is our students to go into clinic and not be afraid to get started. So how we can do that is with simulation.
We've built a software platform using AI that allows you to practice healthcare scenarios. If you are a RT or a nurse or a doctor, you can go into a virtual environment, practice with a virtual patient. This is the first time in the world that respiratory therapists in training are taking immersive headsets home and practicing skills with an AI patient. In healthcare, you can understand how hands-on experience is critical. The simple idea that you can actually treat this AI patient with medications or with different interventions or put an IV in them or even do different procedures on them, and it works, and the physiology works, and you're getting real-time feedback, and you can talk to them in plain English and they'll respond to you in a way that makes sense. As an instructor or as an educational institution, you can change that patient. You can make them angry. You could give them a mental health condition, make it a different type of scenario for the clinician to learn in. All of these things are done with a few clicks of a button.
I was surprised to see that the patients were very dynamic in responding to any sort of treatments that you would put on them. It's helped me feel more prepared because I've been able to practice my patient interaction. Just being able to apply what you've learned onto a real patient, and it's also preparing us to speak to real patients because the communication aspect is pretty good in the VR as well.
You obviously want your doctor to learn by doing, not from a book. You want them to have the practice, the experience, and the confidence to be able to treat you. Your doctor, your RT, or your ultrasound tech, you want them to know what they're doing because they've done it 1,000 times. How do you get them to have done it 1,000 times the first time they're treating a patient? Implementing new technologies in any business is very difficult. So I think what we found in Michener was not just a willing partner, but a leader in the space of innovation and healthcare education.
Can Health took what was an idea and made it a reality. If you talk to anybody who's looking at doing VR, deployment is probably your biggest challenge. It's how do you get the infrastructure to support it? And we couldn't have done that without Can Health.